Hello and welcome back to the 12 Days of Christmas. Today is day 5 and I'm here with Summer and the herd out here I'll be honest, I have no idea what I'm going to start sharing before I start these videos. So I came out here and I actually started it speaking about Karma and her lineage and how she came to be, and then Karma walked away and I shut the video off because I knew that wasn't the story that needed to be shared for the gift of today. And then the gift of today came through. And so I feel like there's two gifts in today. When we create space, and this is something I have started to talk about a lot, started to talk about a lot of things a lot, because I realize that they're all leading us somewhere. And if I can share my experiences with these horses with you guys, and help enable you in a way that feels more freeing and more empowered, then that's what my goal is with all of this. So by willing to let go of my agenda and step back and create space to see what else wanted to unfold, basically from being ignored by Karma, all of a sudden Summer stepped in and I went to scratch her and she turned her hip to me like she normally does, and then shifted and put me on her left side. And what I've come to realize over the last couple days, in and amongst a lot of other things, is that when I got kicked in the head, it was on the right side of my skull. Throughout the course of my life, there's been animals that have shown up for me that have lost their right leg, had their right leg broken. Karma herself actually was born, you can kind of see that a little bit, with all of her legs shifted to the right, but they stand underneath her and kind of point to the left. And actually, what I wanted to share with her story is that her mom had a number of foals that we actually had to put down because they were unable to survive, let alone thrive. And Karma was the only filly I got from her dam, which I'll share more of her story in a later day. But Karma herself, if I hadn't witnessed what I had during her birth and knew that there was something incredibly special about this black filly, I probably would have put her down too, or maybe I knew not enough not to, but maybe someone else might have. And so Karma, part of the gift of today is not overlooking the gift of not getting what you want. And so when Summer put her left side to me, I realized all of a sudden I've been focused on why the right side of myself needs healing, when in fact it's actually, they've all been pointing to break the pattern of leaning on your right side, of leaning on a side that doesn't support you and doesn't serve you anymore, because the gift, the hidden treasure, is in the left side. And the left side is about our intuition and the divine feminine, and just that really intuitive, hidden, kind of instinctive, intrinsic nature that we all have the capability of. And what they were trying to show me is to break the cycle, the patterning that I've been using to rely on my right side, which is linear and logic and reason, because that's not really who I am. And as soon as that thought came to me, Summer dropped her head and started licking and chewing and smiled. And Surf and Karma just kind of, finally she's got it. And Karma lifted her lip, like how when horses smile, some people might say they're smelling, but I've witnessed too many times that when a breakthrough happens, and breakthrough I mean an awareness that I receive as a human that they've been trying to share and show me for God knows how long, then they smile. And that's exactly what Karma did. And they all just kind of breathed a sigh of collective relief, because this idea of me trying to find what has been going on, what I need to acknowledge in my right side, wasn't actually in my right side. It was hidden deep inside of me because it was part of a side that I left behind, which was my intuitive nature. And so this day 5 might be kind of short and sweet and simple, and yet it's not, because I've been looking for this piece of myself for years and years and years. And I've been listening to these horses and trying to interpret what they're sharing and showing me. And finally today, there was a breakthrough. Now that doesn't mean my life is going to change, but it means that hopefully I'll be able to take this awareness and bring it forward to better serve them and you guys through being able to have an understanding of what it was that I really need to embrace rather than leave behind. So I guess my question to you today for day 5 is, what is the gift of not getting what you want? There's always a gift in when we don't get what we want. And there is always something showing us, a piece of us, a part of ourself, our soul, that we've left behind, that we actually really require to be truly who we are. And so I'll leave you with that today. And I look forward to having these videos hopefully upload faster so that I can get them to you in a more timely way. And much love from myself and all of these horses at Guided by Equus.